Listen, I'm not the biggest X-Men movie fan ever. I've always thought that Hugh Jackman was completely miscast as Wolverine. Wolverine to me from the comics is a short, stubby, hairy, ugly, mean-looking dude that no one wants to be around, let alone kiss. So why is a sex symbol playing Wolverine in these films? Well, luckily, The Wolverine is the first film that I've seen where I've been like, oh, now I get it. John Airy here with AintItCool.com. Just got out of a showing of The Wolverine, and it's solid. The story follows Logan to Japan as a man that he saved during World War II wants to repay a debt to him. This man is very rich and very powerful, and he's about to die.
It's an honor to meet the Wolverine.
That's not who I am anymore.
I'd say more about it, but I don't want to ruin anything if you hadn't read the Chris Claremont, Frank Miller miniseries. Things I liked about this movie: I liked how the story is simple, it's succinct, it's to the point. There isn't a lot of extra baggage like some of the X-Men movies that had come before it. If you had never seen an X-Men movie before in your life and you're just getting to know the Wolverine through this film, and this is your first exposure to the X universe, this is a great place to start. The story does a really good job of focusing on Logan and his progression as a character and his relationship to the characters around him. What a concept! Also, I really like how this film felt closer to the Logan from the comics than it does to some of the films that have come before it. Here we have Wolverine. He's actually cussing and pissed off at people and not a nice guy to be around. And he's gruff and mean and surly and to the point. That's the Wolverine that I want to see on film. Also, I really enjoyed the action. There's one set piece in particular that I really enjoyed on board a bullet train. It's heavily CG'd, looks fake, but I love the physics of it, and I love the choreography of it. Really fun to watch. But interspersed in between all the action, there are moments of quiet and contemplation and opportunities for Logan and his fellow characters to carry on conversations, progress the story and their characters. What a concept! Also, I love that this takes place in Japan. We're getting Logan out of his comfort zone, which not only helps the character, but also helps this film franchise. Feels a little bit new and fresh, and Japan is beautifully photographed. If I had anything negative to say about the film, it'd probably be the pacing. I felt there were some slow parts that could have been tuned just a little bit. Also, it felt like they kept going back to the same shot over and over again of either a car or a motorcycle driving on the side of a cliff or a large mountain. This kept coming up over and over again as sort of a transition piece or a time piece. I felt that that was overused a bit, and this is just nitpicking, but no matter how many times Logan gets beat up, sliced, shot, it doesn't matter. They always manage to find a denim shirt somewhere in Japan for him to wear. I don't know how many denim shirts he goes through in this film, and then how many they're able to find for him to replace his original denim shirt. It's a lot of denim shirts.
That hurt.
A couple other tidbits that I think are interesting. This got a PG-13 rating. There is a ton of violence in this. I mean, people getting impaled with swords. It's not overly bloody, but I mean, it is a lot of swordplay, a lot of people getting shot, a lot of just hardcore people getting stabbed in hands and chests and stomachs and necks. I'm just surprised that this thing can get a PG-13 rating, but The Conjuring can't. It baffles my mind. Also, be sure to stick around for the post-credit sequence. It's pretty awesome. So overall, really like The Wolverine. Good, solid action flick that handles its core material properly. I love Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine in this film, not many other films, but it definitely works here. Just my thoughts on the Wolverine. Love to hear yours. You can leave your comments below or hit me up on Twitter, and keep checking in with AintItCool.com for more news and reviews. I'm John Airy.